with the beautiful girl that I met made in Japan. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. How are you today? I hope all of you are feeling happy, healthy, and full of energy to learn something new today. Before we begin, I want you to relax for a moment and think about something simple. When was the last time you heard a story? Was it from a movie, a book, or maybe from social media? You know what, guys? Actually, as humans, we are very close to stories. Since we were children, we have always listening to stories before sleeping, watch stories in movies, and even told story to our friends. Now, let me ask you again. Who here likes stories? Raise your hand. Great, I can see many of you like stories. Some of you might like Cinderella, some might like Malin Kundang, or maybe Donatoba. All of those are example of something very important in English learning. And today, we are going to learn about which is a called narrative text. In today, listen, we will learn step by step, slowly and clearly. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand what narrative text is, identify its structure, recognize its language features, and then even try to create your own simple story. So, are you ready, guys, to learn today about narrative text? Alright, let's start our lesson with me. Fantasy and imaginary characters such as fairies, witches, and or princess and princess. Is it a story or not? And this story is often happy ending and teach positive values. I want to, for example, Cinderella show us that kindness and patience will be rewarded. Yes, this is simple story. And the last folk tale. A folk tale is a traditional story that is passed down from generation to generation, usually by word of mouth. These stories reflect the culture, beliefs, and values of a community. Not just facts. From all these types, we can see that narrative text is actually everywhere narrative text is a type of text and even stories here in our daily lives, or a sequence of events that happened in the past. These events are arranged in order from the beginning, then the middle, and finally the ending. Narrative text usually involves characters, problems, and solution. Now, let's talk about the purpose. Why do people write or tell stories? The main purpose is to entertain, but not only that, narrative texts also help us learn moral values, understand human behavior, and improve imagination. So, when you read a story, you are not only entertained but also learning something valuable. Now, pay attention carefully because this is most important part of narrative text. If you understand this part, you will easily understand any story. Narrative text has three main parts and each part has a different function. Let's discuss them one by one clearly and slowly. Okay guys, first we have orientation. Orientation is the beginning of the story. It gives us basic information so we can understand the story better. In this part, usually find who is the story, the character, where the story happens, the setting or place, and then when the story happens, the time. So guys, orientation helps the reader imagine the situation. Without orientation, the reader may feel confused because they don't know or where the story is about. For example, once upon a time, there was a poor man who lived in a small village. From this sentence, we already know the character and the setting. Now, we have complication. Complication is the part where the problem begins. This is the most important and most interesting part of the story. Why? Because this is where the conflict appears and makes the story exciting. A good narrative text always has a clear and strong problem. The complication can be a conflict between characters, a difficult situation, or a mistake made by the character. This part builds tension and makes the reader curious about what will happen next. For example, the man broke his promise and caused a disaster. This is the problem that drives the story forward. Finally, we have a resolution. Resolution is the ending of the story. It shows how the problem is solved. In this part, the reader will finally know what happens to the characters after the conflict. There are usually two types of ending: happy ending and sad ending. Happy ending, the problem is solved in a good way, and sad ending, the problem ends in a tragic or negative way. Resolution is very important because it gives closure to the story. For example, the village turned into a lake. This shows the final results of the problem that happened before. So guys, from orientation, complication, and resolution, we can see how a story is built step by step from the beginning to the problem and finally to the ending. Now, let's look at how narrative text is written. Narrative text has several important language features that make it different from other type of text. Let's discuss them one by one so you can understand them clearly. First, narrative text use past tense. Why? Because the story tells events that already happened in the past. So, most of the verbs change into past forms. For example, go, went, see, saw, live, lived, say, said, showed, showed. Using past tense help the reader understand that the story is not happening now but already happening before. Now we have time connectors. Time connectors are used to show the sequence of events in the story. They help the reader follow the story step by step from the beginning until the end. Some common examples are first, then, after, that, next, suddenly, and finally. These words make the story more organized and easier to understand. Another important feature is action verbs. Action verbs show what the character do in story. They make the story more alive and dynamic. For example, run, cried, jumped, walked, opened, and shouted. Without action verb, the story would be flat and less interesting. Now, we use adjectives. Adjectives are used to describe characters, ways, or situation. They help the reader imagine the story more clearly. For example, beautiful girl, lazy boy, kind mother, dark forest. With adjective, the story becomes more vivid and colorful. Next, direct speech. Lastly, we direct speech. Direct speech is used when characters speak directly in the story. It makes story more interesting and realistic, as if the reader can hear the characteristic talking. For example, he said, I am sorry. Direct speech also helps show emotion such as anger, sadness, or happiness. So, from all these features, past tense, time connectors, action verb, adjective, and direct speech, we can see how narrative text is built to become a clear, interesting, and engaging story. Now, I will give you an example of narrative text. The story is a legend from Indonesia. Please listen carefully and understand the story. Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman who lived alone in North Sumatra. One day, while he was fishing, he caught a magical golden fish. Suddenly, the fish turned into a beautiful woman. The woman said, please don't kill me. If you spare my life, I will marry you. The man agreed, but she gave one condition. You must never tell anyone about my past, your past, and they had a son. However, the boy was very lazy and disobedient. One day, the father became very angry. He shouted loudly, you are the son of a fish. Suddenly, the sky turned dark, thunder roared, heavy rain fell. The line flooded and became a hook lake, known as Toba Lake. So, this is an example of narrative text, especially a legend, because it tells the origin of a place, which is Toba Lake, North Sumatra. The disaster happened because the man broke his promise. This shows the breaking a promise can lead to serious consequence. Even a moment of anger can cause something very big and irreversible. From this story, there are several important moral values that can be learned. First, we must keep our promise because promises are a form or a trust. Second, we must control our emotion, especially when we are angry. And third, we must be responsible for our actions and their consequences. Alright everyone, today we have learned a lot about narrative text, starting from definition, purpose, type, structure, and language feature. You also practice analyzing and creating a story. Remember guys, stories are powerful. They are not only for entertainment but also for teaching important life lessons. I hope after this lesson, you will enjoy reading and writing stories even more. Thank you very much for your attention. Keep practice and never stop learning. See you in the next lesson. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.